pain has got you down and you live in town, take a trip down to Pima Street. The people down there are people who care. They will get you back on your feet. Put love into action. Put love into action. If you ever want to have any real satisfaction, choose love while you still can. Don't.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Mondays with Bev and Paul. Guess who's who?
It's not Halloween anymore. I'm Bev.
And I'm Paul. Hi, everybody around the world. We hope you're around the world.
Yeah.
We have a great show today. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about the DreamCatcher person.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the equality of humanity.
Ah, equality of humanity.
And the stress set we're going to teach. And we're going to share with you how to sign up with goodworld.me.
Goodworld.
No, it's got goodworld.me.
Goodworld.me.
All right, so the DreamCatcher. You want to tell us about it again?
Yeah.
Remind us.
Yeah, just a global cooperative project that began in 2012 by a lovely woman, Lorrayne Mills, and it was her vision to just do this amazing web of love, and it's we're happy to be the stewards of it for right now.
And every week we put somebody new into it, and this week it is
Lorrayne
Mills.
How
Hello, Lorrayne.
appropriate.
I know.
She deserves to be in the middle of her own DreamCatcher.
Yes.
Yes.
It was Lorraine's idea
Yeah.
to do the DreamCatcher. Well, the vision that came through her.
Exactly.
And the funny thing was, she didn't really want to have her picture and be noticed with it, and it took her everything to put her name in the hat. But she is the week in the center of the DreamCatcher.
Yeah, wonderful.
Gorgeous little thing. Yeah.
Yes, she is. We're happy to have her in there.
And so if you are interested in being in our DreamCatcher, just send us your name, where you're located, and a picture.
Right? Easy.
And every week we pick somebody new. We've already picked next week's in order to get a picture of that person. So, just send it to us, office@justtouch.com. All right. So, we have a little talk today. We want to share a little bit about our vision. And then we want to talk about how that relates to BioTouch. So I'm going to show it here. Our vision: to encourage all people to take responsibility for their own health care, empower them to assist others, and create a community of people worldwide dedicated to service, self-awareness, and recognizing the equality of all humanity, thus forming a chain which shall go on indefinitely.
It's so powerful.
Very powerful.
It really is.
So why don't you tell us, how does self-awareness relate to BioTouch?
Well, it's interesting because a couple days ago I was taking a walk and letting my mind just kind of wander, and I was
let your mind wander?
I do. I don't rein it in, but I was thinking about how BioTouch, just in that initial greeting, and some of the all of the sets of points, what happens is it really allows us to, we talk about that breath. You have an opportunity, you just feel the body breathe. Somebody's going to take a breath or sigh. And what I was thinking was, in that moment, we become aware of something that we take for granted because we're not really conscious of the breath of life breathing us in and breathing out. And for that moment, we become one with that breath. We're so aware of it. Take that inhalation into our bodies, and it just brings us into this moment of, just the equality between both of us in that relationship. And I become aware of my own breath, whether I'm a recipient or a practitioner, because that BioTouch just opens our bodies and we address the body.
Address the body.
That's what we do. That's all we have to do. And just know that the body is an intelligent entity that knows what to do with that amazing touch. And it breathes and it inhales It's so amazing. And anyway, that's what
And that
came to
happens
me.
to me every time I have that greeting or somebody starts to work. There's just this like relaxing. And I realize too, the one thing that we all have in common is that breath.
Yeah.
It's like I breathe out, I breathe
Breathe
in,
in.
and I'm breathing your air. I'm breathing, I mean, whatever you, and we're all breathing the same air, the
Same.
same, I mean, even scientifically, we're all one,
Right.
breathing the same air.
Isn't that and cooperating in that? That's it. That inner cooperative, interlinking between all of us. We all share a body, and we all have the breath of life that keeps that ebb going, coming and going, and we're breathing, as you say, the same air.
And it's interesting because, again, last week I was at this networking of people who do healing work, and again, the equality. One of the people there, they were totally blown away that people from all political spectrums come in here.
Oh,
They couldn't believe. They thought, oh well, people who do healing work, there's only a certain kind of mentality of that person. And when I told them, no, we have all kinds of people. It doesn't matter their political, whether they voted for Trump, whether they voted for Hillary, whether they didn't vote. They all come in, and the sessions are the same. The BioTouch is the same. And not only are we doing it with them, but we can teach them to do it. It's equal. Everybody's equally effective to
right.
do BioTouch.
That touch does not recognize anything,
Yes.
but just love,
Right.
which is the equalizer.
Right.
That's it. We have no agenda in terms of what's your political affiliation or what's your religious this or whatever. All we care about is, oh, you need us to help you with your pain and stress, and that's all we need to know from anybody.
Which creates a chain that goes on indefinitely.
indefinitely.
So BioTouch seems to be there's a real power time now for just to get BioTouch out. I always really believed it was vital to get BioTouch out 27 years ago when I started, but it speeds up every year, and it's really speeding up for all of you out there to learn BioTouch, to do it with one another, to
timing.
bridge that gap, between thought systems, belief systems,
and they're all changing
social,
rapidly,
economic,
right?
Right. Oh yeah.
Everything's dialing up. It's time for humanity to just step into its greatness and remember. And that's one of the things I love about BioTouch. BioTouch helps us remember who we really are. And who we really are is just one great heart center, just breathing in and out, and breathing for each other.
And we do it by addressing the body.
Yep.
I remember the Dalai Lama said once, he said, if you want to understand the oneness of humanity, look at a body. Well, we don't just look, we touch.
We touch
a body.
Yes.
And so we'd like to share more on how to do that touch, right?
Yep.
Bev, today, what are we doing today?
We're doing the stress.
We're going to do
set
the stress
today.
sets.
Oh. Talk
Amazing.
about an amazing.
And here's just this little chart that Kenna did with her research. All these things on top of the chart are all the stresses that come into our life. If you put BioTouch into it, you actually create a life of health and happiness.
Yeah.
So we're going to share with you how to do the stress, and we get again to play one of our videos.
Yeah.
So let me find the video here, and we'll be back with you in a minute.
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh my gosh, I just let out a big sigh while I was
watching her.
watching it. Oh, so simple.
It is.
So simple.
My goodness.
So the stress works with any stress in the body,
Yeah.
pain, stress, and just for a maintenance program.
Maintenance isn't, and that chart you showed that Kenna Stevenson put in her book about the stress cycles and how BioTouch, that's what she was saying, that when you start using the stress and just a few basic ones, you're maintaining your health. Just once a week, you're going to improve the quality of your health.
And imagine if you just did it. You got up in the morning, kids are going to school, your husband, your wife's going to work. What if you just, during breakfast, just did a stress set? Just the greeting and the stress with one another, or get the kids to work with one another, or get the kids to work on mom and dad. And I mean, just
way to start your day.
The thought of that is just like powerful.
It is powerful.
I mean, it takes 2 to 3 minutes to do.
Well, it's like we said, have you brushed your teeth this morning?
Right.
Have you done your stress set this morning?
Right.
Yep.
So again, every week we're going to have another set of points to do.
Yep.
And
Absolutely.
if you want more, just go to the website. Go and up on the top corner there, you can download the first 10 pages for free. That takes you to the greeting set and the first 10 pages. And then you can become a member, $18, and you can get the whole PDF version, which with links to the video.
Oh, wow.
And then you can order the hard copy if you want. I just heard today, talking about hard copy, our German book has just been translated. So it's done. It's going to be published in December. Goes to press.
That's amazing.
So
I'm so excited.
Germany, Austria, I think it is.
Yeah.
All the countries that speak the German language.
Right. Yep.
So again, that was a stress set. Go to our website, justtouch.com. And now we're going to talk a little bit about Giving Tuesday.
Oh.
That's coming up,
That's coming up on the 29th.
A week from tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 29th is Giving Tuesday.
Yeah.
So tell us a little about what Giving Tuesday is. Who started that again? That was
good
2012, wasn't
2012.
Giving
Yeah,
Tuesday.
Only for 4 years it's been going, and about 400,000 different organizations. 40,000. Okay.
Close enough.
40,000.
Extra zero.
A zero. And in about 70, 71 countries
Right.
are already talk about cooperation.
Right.
It's
And it's talking about kicking off the charitable giving season.
right.
The cooperation between giving and receiving, and the healing power of giving. I mean,
there's a thought out there. I've heard a couple of authors and speakers say that we need to move from a society of consuming to a society of cooperating. And that means that we're really literally recreating how we share our resources. And it's not always about money. It's not always about currency. It's about giving of your time, your energy. If it is money, just know that that is just part of the heart that you're able to contribute.
And if you all got that email that I read once, this philosopher, so to speak, said that affluency was a fluency when you give it away. And I always really liked that.
Great thought.
Yeah, it's like we have to share it. It's time to share it, and that's what we try to do at BioTouch. We don't charge for our sessions. People always said, well, if you don't put a value on it, you don't put a price on it, it won't have a value to people. And I always used to say, well, that's crazy. The value is the sharing, is the cooperation, that just allowing me to touch you, allowing you to be in a healing relationship seemed to be more than enough of putting a value on. That seemed to be the value, the sharing of it.
Exactly. And we've lost that. And that's why BioTouch is so incredibly important, because it's helping us remember we are a cooperative center. And we've gone far to the extreme thinking that everything that we have to offer each other has to be valued on a currency basis. And I will just say that in that giving is from the heart. That it's a heart process. It's the mind and the heart are connected, and very creative. And when you give, it's that action. You can't give and not receive. That's why I say that BioTouch is such a healing relationship, because somebody cannot give BioTouch and not get something back. It's impossible. And it's the same way with when you give. You're actually bringing back into yourself something that is always going to heal you. It's just a healing from the heart.
So it becomes vital for us to get BioTouch out to all of you.
Yeah.
And of course, to do that requires financial help on all levels. And so we have to share the dollar around. And so we have a wonderful organization that's called goodworld.me. And they have made it very easy to contribute to nonprofit groups.
Well,
and it's going to be as easy as #donate and then a dollar amount right on the comments of our Facebook page.
Yeah.
But we're asking all of you to actually help us by registering with goodworld.me, and they will donate $10 to the organization, and it doesn't cost you anything. What you do to register is you just sign up. You put your credit card into their database, which is highly secured. And then anytime you want to donate later, which we'll talk about next week, to us or any other nonprofit group, it just automatically does it.
Right.
And you can donate anything from $1 to hundreds of dollars just with the #donate comment.
Yep.
So we're going to share with you here, if you get our email, let me see where I can find it here, Goodwill. If you type that into your URL, so it's GDW dot small I small o /3 small f 5232. If you put that into your web browser, it'll come up and it'll tell you, welcome to Good World. Help contribute $10 to International Foundation of Biomagnetics. That's us. That's the organization that teaches and shares BioTouch.
Right.
And we get $10. We've already had quite a few people do that for us.
They've really made it easy. They really have. It's quite comprehensive.
And it's a nice partnership. I've talked to these folks. The woman who started it, she used to love to give. She found it was too cumbersome the way that people did it, and so she just wanted to make it easy with just a little word, and people could donate. Wow. So we're really grateful to be in partners with goodworld.me.
Absolutely.
As we prepare for Giving Tuesday, which is next Tuesday, the 29th.
Yep.
And we'll give you more information on our next show, right?
Yep. We certainly will.
What else do we have to say? That's looking at our thing. I think that's it.
We've done,
Another 20 minutes with Bev and Paul. We just had a great time again. They just go really quickly. What happens? We get all prepared to do these things, and then we get all scared, and then all of a sudden the time's over. But so we really appreciate all of you letting us into your home, into your phone, into your tablet. This is the World Wide Web is great. Whatever's happening on the planet, politically, socially. We're coming together, and we're so grateful to be part of this global community sharing healing work.
Yeah, it's the web that's going to, it's a whole nervous system, it seems, of the planet, right? And we're all just like the breath, we're just tied into it. So we get to immediately connect with everybody and interact, and it's a great tool. It's amazing.
So, thank you all. Thank you, Bev.
Thank you, Paul.
And we'll see you all next week.
Yeah, have a great week, everybody.
Oh, and happy Thanksgiving.
That's right, Thursday.
We love you all. Bye.
Bye.
If pain has got you down and you live in town, take a trip down to Pima Street. The people down there are people who care. They will get you back on your feet. Put love into action. Put love into action. If you ever want to have any real satisfaction, choose love while you still can.